This is KGW News at noon.
Yeah, welcome to KGW News at noon, and we here in TV are at a bit of a disadvantage today because, as you can see, you can't see much of Portland. It's quite the combo. Smoky, hazy skies, temperatures soaring above 100. Sky 8 shot that view, or lack thereof, this morning. And here is a live look at the current conditions. That's a hazy Portland on your left. On the right, you can see Seattle is dealing with that same smoky situation. So bizarre to look at. Hi, everybody. I'm Maggie Vespa in for Brenda today, and the man of the hour of the day, really, Rod Hill, joining us now. Things are crazy out there.
Well, they are. And here's another look. Let's go ahead and show this of the Rose City camera. It really depends on where you are in terms of how hazy and smoky it is outside. You can see 87 is our current temperature, and we are going to be warming up. We thought we'd be at 90 at noon, not complaining that we're not. Here's a look at other temperatures around the region. We do have a lot of areas that have hit 90 degrees, 96 in Tigard, 93 in Beaverton. Here are the temperatures down in the valley. By the way, Salem hit 107 yesterday. Can you believe it? They're 89 right now. In part, some of these temps are lagging behind yesterday, and I'm going to start to speculate that the haze, the wildfire smoke, is actually helping to hold the temps down a bit. I don't know if it'll be noticeable to you. 103 at 4 o'clock and 94 this evening at 8. And of course, the air, you may not have heard this, is said to be unhealthy because of all that wildfire smoke. And we have more on that part of the story coming up.
All right, Rod, thank you very much. In the meantime, of course, the KGW team has got you covered. As always, Tim Gordon talked with people out in all of that smoke. Orlando Sanchez telling us how it's impacting sports teams. And first, we're going to jump right over to Tim, who can talk to us about the workers out there dealing with this. How's it going down there?
All right, well, you know, Maggie, it's safe to say nobody really wants to be breathing this stuff, whether you're working or playing in Portland today. Looking west from Mount Tabor, it's hard to see downtown Portland. From a distance, it looks more like some industrial area than a beautiful city in the Pacific Northwest. Here's why. The state DEQ has the metro area and parts of Salem, too, now in the red. That means the air quality is unhealthy for all of us. Most of it's thanks to Canadian wildfires and a wind delivering the smoke to us. The health advisory is serious.
These small particles are so small they can get down into the lungs and get into the bloodstream. When that happens, that can lead to inflammation or irritation, and if you've got underlying heart disease, that can even trigger a heart attack.
Along the waterfront, it's not as busy today, but people are out. Some have to work in it, like Ryan Ross, who biked into his job at the bike rental shop.
It's probably not a great day to do any amazing activity outside or anything like that, and I'm planning on being inside as soon as I'm done here.
Then there's these two from Palm Springs, enjoying themselves too much to stay inside.
We're on our bikes, just taking in the good weather, and I know there was a health advisory going out, but you know, it's our last day here in Oregon. We love your city, and just couldn't be more pleased.
And you know they're used to hot temperatures in Palm Springs. And I'll be clear here, hot smoky conditions not good for any of us, but as the doctor alluded to, it's especially dangerous for people with some other health problem like heart disease, that type of thing. This could be potentially dangerous, so please be careful. Here's a fact. Our air quality here in Portland today is much worse than in LA or even Beijing, China. Maggie, back to you.
All right, Tim, that is depressing to say the least. Thank you very much. Well, adding to the list of those bearing the heat and the haze, athletes. Orlando Sanchez joining us now. Orlando, you caught up with the PSU football team, and the weather, it appears, isn't stopping them.
Yeah, Maggie, it's just another day at the office for the PSU Vikings, who wrapped up their 4th practice of training camp this morning. And that's been a key factor for this team, is practicing in the morning to avoid the heat and the smoke. So they've been able to avoid a lot of that it's hit the area. But Coach Bruce Barnum, he's taking it seriously. He says his staff is paying attention to the heat index, pushing hydration, and if it gets too hot, they'll even shorten practice. The Vikings play on turf, and it can get significantly hotter than on grass. But they're able to avoid that issue by finishing workouts by 10 a.m.
Stuff heats up. Yeah. I mean, it's like cooking a brisket in your smoker. You get to about 7 o'clock in the afternoon, or 5, 6, 7. It's been, cooking all day. In the morning, it's still cool.
The Portland Timbers and the Portland Thorns, they're not messing around either when it comes to this heat. They both had matches this weekend. Their times have been bumped up 2 hours to try and avoid some of this heat and even now the smoke that's in the air. So the Thorns will play at 11 a.m. on Saturday at Providence Park, while the Timbers will go at 11 a.m. on Sunday at Providence Park. Maggie, back to you.
Thank you very much. Good luck to those guys. We'll plan for more delays on TriMet this afternoon. MAX trains have to slow down in this extreme heat. This happened yesterday. It'll probably happen again today, says TriMet. They will also likely suspend West service. Shuttle buses will run instead, and riders will not have to pay again today. TriMet says it's made progress fixing a computer network problem that brought down digital reader boards and some communications systems. And you can track the record temperatures on KGW.com and on the KGW mobile app. We've also got a list of 83 places you can go to escape the heat. Well, moving on today, police identified the 18-year-old who died while swimming near Sauvie Island. He is Jonathan James Walker from Portland. This happened around 5:30 yesterday, and police say he and a group of friends were on a boat just off the Walton Beach shore. They jumped in to swim, and they say Walker began to struggle. Some tried to help him, but couldn't. Divers found his body around 9 o'clock.
Very sad, especially thinking if something like that could happen to you, it's very sad to see that.
Oregon State Police are investigating. They say alcohol may have been a factor. Well, 3 people died in a head-on collision in Lincoln County yesterday, and this is what is left of one of the cars involved. Police say a pickup crossed the center line and crashed head-on into a Chevy. Another car couldn't stop, and they crashed into both cars. The Dodge caught fire. 2 people in that car died at the scene. The driver of the Chevy, 52-year-old Michael Steenkolk, also died, and a passenger in his car has life-threatening injuries. Crews closed Highway 20 for about 3 hours to investigate. And a car chase came to an unusual end in Washington County this morning. Deputies had to coax a man out of that tree. It started near Forest Grove and ended in a field in Cornelius, and deputies say the driver got out of his car there. He ran from deputies. They chased him. Then he climbed up that tree to get away. Firefighters used ladders to get him out. They say he was going in and out of consciousness, so they took him to the hospital. Well, the man accused of hitting 2 kids in Salem and trying to drive away afterward will appear in court this afternoon. Police say 40-year-old Casper Ankin backed over a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old twice. Again, it happened yesterday afternoon on Navajo Court Southeast. The kids were playing near the sidewalk, and a neighbor jumped in to help them, then ran after Ankin.
I had to do what I did, and I had to put him to the ground and strain him, and then I let him up, and he ran into his house, hid in his house, and then cops came, and then that was that.
Ankin faces multiple charges, including driving under the influence and felony hit and run. The 2 kids were taken to the hospital. They should be okay. Well, today, the Washington Post published an article that is raising concerns for many across the country. It has transcripts of conversations between President Donald Trump and the president of Mexico. The conversation took place 1 week after President Trump's inauguration. The Washington Post reports that President Trump told Peña Nieto that he could not tell the press that he wouldn't pay for a border wall. He said the issue of the border wall is, quote, the least important thing we are talking about, but politically, it may be the most important. In that conversation, President Trump also called New Hampshire, again, according to the Post, a, quote, drug-infested den. A senator from that state called those comments disgusting on Twitter. And President Trump held an event today to roll out new tools for veterans. It's a telehealth program that will make it easier for veterans to get medical services regardless of where they are located. Veterans can now use a new app to schedule appointments on their phones, and the technology will allow medical teams to diagnose patients in rural areas and get them the services they need. President Trump also teased a big announcement that he plans to make during a campaign-style rally later today in West Virginia. Well, you know,